Happiness is really about me and now. You don't make other people happy. You make yourself happy, and you are happy. And you don't say, oh, I'll be happy in the future. You say, am I happy now? Whereas legacy, you don't define your own legacy. Other people define your legacy, and it's about your impact on the future. Now, achievement is funny. Who do I compare myself to? I have a friend who feels not very wealthy because Bill Gates has 1,000 times as much money. I point out that $65 million would satisfy many people. But as long as he compares himself to Bill Gates, he can make himself really quite miserable. And by the way, that's also led his children to think that unless they make $1 billion, they're not a success. Yeah, I want to help other people, but who do I want to help? Bill Gates can only give $10 a person to everyone on earth. He has to choose who to help. And that's a very important choice. It's both an external choice and an internal choice. Who do I care about and what do I want to do for them? When you think about them, they're really complicated. Achievement is, there's a time dimension to it. Is about the past, is about the present or the future. If you think about the impact, is it on me or is it on other people? I could develop things that are achievement that are about me alone, or I can build a system where other people are involved. The emotional drivers, there's some very positive drivers, mastery, recognition, pride. These are all drivers toward achievement. But if they're not positive, very often they're driven by looking outside and saying, I've got to compete, and you can always compete with somebody who will make you feel bad. And then there's the context. It's Wayne Gretzky. I got to skate to where the puck will be, not to where it is now. So there's a little thing called values here. When we look at it, each of these have twins, right? You can think about contentment and fulfillment and happiness, or laziness and gluttony. They both can lead you to somewhat be happy. You can think about envy and greed driving you to achievement, or you can think about recognition, pride, and mastery. You can think about fairness, generosity, and caring, which is external, or you can think, a few of us have been on boards where power and self-aggrandizement leads people to, quote, be significant outside. And then even in legacy, there's altruism and generative desires, or there's the fear of death and need for control. When you look at these, does contentment and fulfillment help you achieve? Not really. Certain neuroses help you to achieve. Does fairness, generosity, and caring help you in the competitive battle? It actually isn't even help you be happy, right? Because when somebody else is miserable, you're miserable. If you think about altruism, those who leave room for other people's success, it's an absolute requirement for creating legacy, but it also will probably diminish your own achievement because you're letting other people be recognized. And you see it all the time in entrepreneurship where the need to be the boss prevents you from actually developing something that will endure.